Alright, so for this install, you will need an extension. You will need a 10 millimeter. Can you see it? Okay, small ratchet. You'll need a 12 millimeter socket. I only had a big one, but you can use the short one too. An adjustable wrench and a ratchet. These are all the tools you'll need to change out a short shifter on a Honda Del Sol 1993. Welcome guys. Today what we're doing is we're gonna change out the standard shifter and knob to a short throw shifter. Got it in red, which is dopeness. Number 2. We're gonna change out this shift knob. The brand, if you can read it, is Modified Streets. The shift knob also is from the same company, Modified Streets. But I didn't want the shift knob to be red also. It's black with red stitching. Just want to keep it simple, man. I don't want to change it up too much. I didn't want to have, like, you know, sometimes I see they have the gray burned out one. The black one is pretty simple to me. Alright, so first thing you gotta do to take this apart is you need to take off the center console. Obviously I've already done that, but it's very simple to take it out. It's a screw here, one in the back, both sides, and then you just turn this one off from the top like so. And then this is the shift knob, but now the shifter itself, it actually goes down through the bottom to take it off. So I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to go to the bottom of the car, and then I'll show you what bolts you have to take off. It's bolts and then I think it's 2 screws. But it's pretty simple. But from up here, you take off the shift knob. Alright? So that's the old one. You have to take off this boot here, because when you take off the boot, it's going to give you access to these 2 right here, and then these 2 is what's going to hold this part here in place. And then there's a I think it's a 10 millimeter or a 12 that goes through this that holds it to keep it from moving. But you have to take this part right here, not completely off, but just loosen it so that way you can get access to those 2 bolts right there. And since I have my wife with me, she's going to be holding it down to keep it from spinning from up here, and then I'll work with them on the bottom. Alright, so first thing you want to do, now that we got this off, I'm not going to throw this away. I'm actually going to keep this, because actually, you know what this does? This keeps the inside of the car cool from the exhaust. Well, at least I learned it online. Some guy, I don't remember his name, mentioned it, and I was like, oh, okay. Because I remember my old Del Sol, I threw this away. I was like, what the heck? This is extra weight. Come to find out, it's not. Alright, so first thing you want to do, you want to raise the car, put it on jack stands. Safety is always important. And then after you put it on jack stands, go to the bottom, and I'll show you what screws to loosen up. Alright, so see you guys in a bit. What I did was, I took off, well, I can't get no camera angles right now. So I took off the shift linkage, which is here. I disconnected it from here. So now all I got left is to remove the 2 10 millimeter bolts. The one that goes through here is actually a 12 that goes through here. So you'll need a wrench and an adjustable. Whatever you can use to get it off. But by these being so rusted, I'm afraid that they may not come off. But I'm going to try to get them off right now with the 10 millimeter. They're the only 2 things that's holding me from replacing the whole thing. So I'm going to see if I can get those off. And guys, so I had my lovely wife hold down the screw, and she was holding down the wrong thing. What you don't want to hold down is this. What you need to hold down is the screw itself. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the bottom, but I was spinning. I'm like, why isn't it coming off? And when I came up top, I saw what she was holding down. So it's not this whole bracket here like some of you guys are going to hold down. It's actually just that screw by itself. Alright, so I'm going to go back to the bottom. I'm going to have my lovely wife hold it down, and then this time that bolt should come out. Alright, so let me go to the bottom real quick. And to take it out from the bottom, you just need a 10mm socket. It was so dark down here, I had to get a flashlight. But for the most part, I'm gonna see if I can do this with one hand and record with the other. All right, hold it down.
Okay.
Ah, it's not so simple. You holding it down? Is it
Turning.
You got to keep it from turning.
Go ahead.
All right, guys, welcome back. This was the hardest part to take off, only because on the top, these parts got rusted in, and it will just spin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna replace the bolt and the screw all together here. Now to take this off, all you have to do is push down, take off this cover. We're gonna put some more grease in there, and then put it on the new boot. This basically comes off from the bottom. Wow. Everything is rusted on this car. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now it's time to put this back. Basically, this is in the opposite direction that it went on. You force it into here, make sure it's seated correctly. Then you grab the, I don't know what this is called, but you grab the holder. And then what I did was, I found some other washers and bolts. I'm going to use this one with the cap so that way it doesn't rust. And that way it lasts longer. So, put one on the top, through the hole. Put on the washer, and then you put on the cap without the one that doesn't rust. Then let's put on the bottom, do the same thing. Make sure you put that washer on, because that's the most important. And then the other nut. Finally got it all put back together using the new caps, lug nut washers, as long as it's not going to rust again. But yeah, so that part is done. So now what we got to do is install the boot cover here, which actually goes on like so. Man, I need two hands for everything. Hang on 1 second. I get my lovely assistant here. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna make sure this is covering so no exhaust enters the cabin, and you put the other one over that one. Like so. And then obviously this is too big, so it comes with like these adapters. Just got to find the one that's the right fit. No, there it is. So you then put this on, as low as you can get it. Well, actually the knob itself will actually push it down the rest. So get it as tight as you can by hand, and then once you put the knob on, the knob will take it down the rest of the way. That's what I do, at least. A couple more right there. So the first part we're going to put in is the back. So I'm gonna be talking, but we don't necessarily need it. Put the back part in by sliding this back in place, and here. Oh, so guys, I want to ask you, what should I do next as far as the interior of the car? I've installed the short shifter here and the knob. I've tightened up my e-brake. Before it was very loose, it would go all the way up. And actually to do that, all you have to do, take this cap off and just tighten down this bolt here. And what it'll do is it'll pull on the brake cable and make it shorter. So now my e-brake is only 3 clicks to lock it in place firmly. So guys, give me some comments on what you guys think on the short shifter and knob replacement. And also give me any ideas that you guys can think of as to what I can do on the interior next. I think the radio will probably be next. As of right now, I'm not sure. All right. I had to do it to him. The short shifter and the knob, all one piece. I got it from this person here. This is how much it cost at the time. And yeah, man, just got done installing it. It's looking nice. It's very stiff. And we're ready to go. Top rated seller. Top rated plus, actually. Off the chain.